from one ER about the other. Listen up, you're at an ira time in your life. Right now, you're listening to Avril. Let the truth be known.
In the politics area, you know, she have it.
Never had a boring moment in my life.
She's the voice of the Caribbean.
Back as I remember, I was never alone. Queen Avril is on the throne. No more feeling lonely. Avril rules the air, you know. Every day is like an Avril day.
Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here.
They might be wondering, what is this with Avril? Antigua. No, I'm not from Antigua. But we have to pay respect and just love on each other. A pleasant good evening to each and every one. A pleasant good evening to you, wherever you are, if you're in tune. If you want me to know you're watching, just kindly just comment on the screen and just say good night or hello or Avril, just say something. Boost up my head tonight. It's Christmas. Whether it's a lie or it's the truth, just boost up my head and let me know that you're out there watching. If you don't want me to know, it's okay. Just stay tuned because we're going to talk some things in here tonight. That's what I'm here for. It's the Christmas season and we're going to be talking about our Christmas habits. I'm going to go into something with you tonight. Okay, so I know you're watching and some people may just come on to see what I'm wearing, and what I'm doing and what I'm talking about, and then they disappear. But whether or not, you understand? And since you want me to know you're watching and you say good night, Avril, good night to you, Laverne Taylor Nisbet. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't understand. You made birthday and your husband is coming up on Christmas Day. He's blessed. He make birthday on Christmas Day. So he deserves a lot of gifts. A lot of gifts. Anybody born on Christmas Day deserve a lot of gifts because I think their mother just couldn't wait and she just wanted to make him feel special. Like, he's not Jesus Christ, but he born on Christmas Day. But anyway, Laverne, I hope you enjoy your big breakfast this morning. And I hope you continue to eat the loving cake that I baked for you and sent to you, that black cake. Hope you enjoy it. Good night to you, Miranda. Good night to you, my ambassador. See you soon after the holiday. After the holiday, we will be talking some stuff. But tonight we are here to just go into the holiday spirit. I'm going to take you into the holiday spirit. I just love that thing that I just played. I don't know if you see it, Miranda, but it just the Antigua song. It's just so nice. But I gotta give you something tonight. There's a lot of stuff that we can discuss this Christmas that we're going to talk about. And let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Avril, you look different. I always got to look different. There's different things going on in my life. I got to look different. You understand? We love the cake. Thank you. Of course, you got to love the cake. I baked it. Don't tell nobody the secret and, why it tastes so good and why it didn't taste good. Just that's between you and me and your husband. You understand? But anyway, we're going to talk tonight. I have to take you into the spirit of Christmas. I just want to drop a few things tonight, and we're going to do this. If you listen to this, because for years we growing up, especially in the islands, we're being lied to. Our parents lied to us at Christmas time. I grew up believing, now that we are grown, you will have your husband and people arguing with you, telling you about white Santa and all these things. You understand? We're being lied to from growing up. Good evening to my special, loving, handsome friend, Alonzo de Castro. I would never tell nobody that he's 99 years old. I would never tell nobody, my friend, business and his age, because I don't think he would like that. You understand? But could you imagine he's up late at night listening to Avril, supporting Avril? If nobody else listen, I just want to wish my friend Alonzo de Castro a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. And we're going to talk, but I know he get busy. He hangs out a lot, Miranda. Elroy Door, thank you so much for commenting. Are you going to St. Kitts for Carnival? No. Elroy, let me tell you something about St. Kitts. I love to go home when I can enjoy St. Kitts. I'm selfish. I don't like the crowd, the restaurants. Oh my God, they're packed. It's Carnival. There's so much going on there. So I want to go home when people leave. I want to be going. Because I want when I sit in those restaurants to eat my food, nobody's rushing me because there's a crowd outside waiting. So I'm going to take off this Christmas, Avril. But I think that I'm going to do something special this Christmas. I'm going to do something special this Christmas for myself. I got to treat myself to something special for Christmas. That people got to understand that Christmas is not about the gifts you get. It's about the gift that you give to yourself, how you treat yourself for Christmas. We grew up, when we were growing up, they lied to us. I think our parents make mockery of us. Listen to this. I'm not hearing it. That's strange. I'm not hearing it. I don't think anybody's hearing it either. I'm trying to play something, but I don't think I'm hearing it. But anyway, I'm going to come to something else. But okay, so it's not my thing.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore
I wonder if anybody understand what that song mean. Joycelyn Bramble, good evening. It's been a long time. Good night to you, Problem Fips. We sing that song every year. Come, let us adore him. But I really and truly think a lot of you go to church and sing that song, and you all don't even know what the song means. Come, let us adore him. I don't think that a lot of you understand what you all to be singing for Christmas. Okay? Oh, we growing up and they teach us about Santa Claus. I used to can't sleep the night before Christmas, waiting up, because we all believe that Santa Claus exists. And we continue to make our children feel that Santa Claus exists. And I would think that it's time that we teach our children that we are their Santa Claus. You understand? It better you just tell your kids, tomorrow morning I'm going to be your Santa Claus and I'm going to surprise you, and talk to your kids and change some of those things that was taught to us that is fibs. Because we know that everybody can be a Santa Claus. Why make those kids feel they're going downtown to Macy's to meet Santa Claus, when right here in your community you got some big men with some big stomach that you can give them the costume, dress them up, and we can make our kids take pictures right here in our community? We don't need to go downtown to meet Santa Claus at Macy's. Macy's, I'm not boycotting you, but you understand? We just have to change the nonsense that we do. We grew up where I asked someone just 2 days ago, you know what she told me? Oh, I got to put up my curtains Wednesday night. I said, why are you putting up your curtain Wednesday night? If you have the whole weekend home, why don't you do that and save yourself energy the night before Christmas? Do you know where that come from? Oh, well, Avril, you know, back home. Don't you all tired of old habits? You telling me you left your country nearly 20 something years ago, and I'm asking you why you wait for the night before Christmas to be on a ladder doing all these extra works and be tired on Christmas Day, because you're putting up curtains, you're putting up shower curtain, you're putting on tablecloth, you're doing all these things the night before Christmas. For what reason? I don't understand our people. We're just set into some old habits that we need to cut out. Why do you have to wait to put up a curtain Wednesday night? Like somebody's passing through, especially if you live in buildings where nobody could see inside your apartment, and you waiting to put up your curtain cloth the night before Christmas. You exhausted on Christmas Day because you have to put on your tablecloth, you have to change your shower curtain, you have to change. You're going to tell me the week before Christmas, if you feel like changing your curtains and doing what you have to do. Some people do it right after Thanksgiving. It's just a thing that you change your curtains, you do this. We are into some old habits. And then what amazed me, why we are tired, we go into the china cabinet, start pulling out all the chinas we had there for the last 11 months into 12 months, washing them to put on our table and decorate our table for Christmas Day. Now, let me ask you a question. If you had died October, you wouldn't enjoy your chinas. Why do we always feel good night to you, little John? Good night to you. Good night. I hope you're feeling okay today. You understand? Can you say good night to my friend Naomi? I miss her function. Oh, you mean Naomi Ward, right? Yes, I do. So hello, I probably know you. Yes, I miss a function also where we come together at Christmas. It really was friends, you know, and it just show you how over the years, everybody, we don't know how to keep friendship. We know how to keep bad habits, but we don't know how to keep friends, because everything we try to do with friends, we break it up, we lose it, we lose the substance. We don't know how to maintain friendship, because the jealousy comes in, everything's coming. But we hold on to the old habits for Christmas. You trying to tell me, right, Curlin Thompson, good night. You trying to tell me that Christmas Eve, you sit down there and you just drain yourself, putting up curtain, putting up tablecloth, you putting up shower curtain, you putting down new rugs, and every year half of you in Macy's buying curtain, shower cloth, tablecloth. Every year you are buying the same foolishness. You trying to tell me you have curtains that you used 4 years ago and you can't rotate them? That you drain yourself crazy going shopping for Christmas when you have curtains in your closet that you probably haven't used the last 3, 4 years, that you can't rotate them? Who are you pleasing? Who are you living for? Because after the day Christmas is over, everything is old. It's just like you buy a new car, and when you drive it out of the lot, it start depreciating. Nobody care about what goes on in your house the day after you invite them over for some dinner. And your house should always be welcoming and warm and pleasant and enjoying, that you could invite anybody to your house for Christmas and they don't know you just put on the tablecloth. And they don't know you just put up the shower curtain. And if it was up a week before, and if it was up for Thanksgiving, so what? Why are we so caught up in pleasing people? And the people we are pleasing don't give to hoot about you and me. Why are we living our life? Living in stores for Christmas, but your bills ain't paid. And then January, all of us have these big credit card bills. Listen, Christmas is about sitting down with your family and your friends and having a good meal if you choose to, but take care of the kids. Curtis Crook, good night to you in St. Kitts. Curtis Crook has children, right? So you have kids. Those are the people that you open a gift with and make feel special on Christmas Day. You tell me you have your husband, you have your woman, you have your wife, and it take Christmas Day for you to buy her a pair of earring, or it take Christmas Day for you to buy her a watch. I feel that anything that your loved one wants, as long as you could afford to buy it, give it to them. That Christmas Day feels so special that no matter what you give to them, it's nothing big or nothing small, Mr. Chris Graham. Financial planning is important. Focus on the family, and that's true, and we're going to come to that. These are things you sit down and do on Christmas Day. Have these discussions. Financial planning. Talk about things that you didn't want to bother them to text them over the year in a text. So you get the opportunity for family to visit you, right? Sit down at the table and have these family discussion. Talk about wills. Talk about if anything happened to you. There's a reliable how you doing family. I remember us in the Virgin Islands having a great Christmas party. I call it, man, we dance, we celebrate, even though it wasn't for the best cause. But I think about it every time these holiday times come around. And I still look at the videos and look at our pictures. Okay, I remember us. I still look at them. I love you bad too. Love the family. Love the family. Can't wait for us to do that again, Carl, your brothers and everybody. But let me tell you something. We waste time too much at Christmas time. You're supposed to sit down with your family while you're eating, prepare and plan and talk about things. Yes, I know. And listen, this year I saw you all was down there and I got jealous. These are things I get jealous over. When people talk about jealousy, I get jealous when I see my family having a good time and I'm missing. Those are things I'm jealous about, but good jealous, meaning I wish I was there. I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? So people, if you're going to spend Christmas, don't tell me about your goat meat and your oxtail and your fish and your curry goat and all them foolishness. Christmas, you're not supposed to waste time on eating all these food. You understand? Eat something nice and put your foot up and talk about things. Talk about, do you know how many people right now is planning funeral? Do you know how many people right now is planning to bury their loved one after Christmas, after the New Year? These are things we need to sit down and talk about. People are mourning this Christmas because they lost their loved one a year ago, 2 years ago. So every time the holiday come around, some people mood is not the same. And everybody have yourself a jolly little Christmas. They need to change some of these Christmas songs. Desiree, those songs we dance to in St. Thomas, those are songs that, those are things that lift your spirit. Some of these Christmas songs, they're dead. They just sound like, have yourself a merry little Christmas. I'm not playing that. I want things that make me dance and jolly and have fun. I don't want to hear these dead songs in my house. Enough people have died for me that I want something to keep me alive, boost my spirit, and give me energy. I don't care what people say. We waste too much money at Christmas doing unnecessary things. I could see why people go on a cruise for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just get away. Because we don't take the time to celebrate family. But as Christmas and New Year come, we make it the two biggest time of the year that family meet. What about you live around your family and they don't even one Sunday? I don't know when last. One of my friends called me on a Sunday and say, let's go out and have dinner after church. I curse Lavon all the time about that. They say you're your friends, right? And the whole year pass and you don't remember going out with one of your friends and sit down and having dinner or having lunch. People do not do these things anymore. Everybody busy. You're afraid. Oh, why you didn't tell me you was going through this? I didn't want to bother you because everybody's going through their own thing. And we don't have a village anymore. We don't have a village anymore. Everybody's suffering privately, independently, by themselves. They don't know how to come out and call somebody and say, listen, when can we meet? I'm going through some things. I would like to talk to you. We're not doing that anymore. We don't have time for each other. Sometimes you see somebody, they don't have 2 children, done 5 years old and walking, and they're your friends. And someone put up on social media the other day that not because I'm your friend, I don't have to see you every day, which is true. We don't have to talk every day. Lavon, I'm calling you out. Why not? You're my friend. That's why I could call you out. And I'm going to call you out so you could do better. Because the problem we have with friends is that I don't want to say anything because she might get mad. I don't want to tell her how I really feel because she might get mad. If your friends get mad and stop talking to you because you tell them the truth, they wasn't your friends. Your real friends supposed to be glad you called them out and tell them how you feel so they could change certain things and you all could have better relationships. Because sometimes you're so lackadaisical, sometimes you're not even remembering things, sometimes you're not thinking about things, and time just go by, and that friend sit there just feeling so lonely, so alone, wish they had somebody to talk to. But this Christmas, everybody thinking about running into the stores to buy curtain cloth, shower curtain, tablecloth, and you all have these things in your house already. Just change it up. Use it until you figure, well, okay, it's time for me to throw this out. I've used it enough. It's like your clothes. You're running out of hangers because every minute you're buying new clothes and you wonder where your hangers gone. You're just shopping unnecessary. Let me tell you all something. Greeting you all. Naba Silk. Good night to you, Naba. Let me tell you something. I just played a video and it's Antigua, and somebody just texted me and said, but you're from Antigua? No, I'm not from Antigua, but it doesn't mean I can't show love to Antigua, and I love the video and I'm going to play it again. But let me tell you all something, man. This Christmas, it made me feel like just change my sheet, change, as long as they're clean. Those days of me running and buying. You remember you all used to go to these stores and buy the comforter, and he say, what, 18 pieces, have about 4 this, and he have sham, and he have sheet, and he have all, and you all don't have no space in your house to put comforters. You all don't have enough closet space, but you all just keep buying and buying and buying. Use your stuff until it's time to throw them out. You get usage and you replenish. Why you all keep shopping? January, you're watching your husband bad, your husband watching you bad because what? You run up the credit card bill, just buying unnecessary stuff. Buy for the kids. Is the kids you're supposed to be shopping for? But don't make them feel Santa Claus do nothing. Cut out the Santa Claus nonsense you all be telling these children. There is no Santa Claus. It's just a big belly man, and our community full of big belly man right now. Everywhere you turn, somebody have a big belly. So just kindly give them the costume and let them dress up, come to your church if you're doing something, and let them do the ho ho ho. And when they finish, don't let them leave. Show them who Santa was. And make them get surprised and say, oh my God, you were Santa? That's the fun. You are lying to the children them right in the church. Oh, Santa Claus. There is no Santa Claus. And they grow up thinking Santa Claus really exists. You all need to stop. We lie in so many ways, and we don't know. Oh, somebody said they love it. Okay, if you love it, here you go again. Without you, the Avril show would not be possible. And I thank you for running this mile with me every step of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, let's kick the old habits. Let's kick the old habits. Let's focus on living more. Less stress and debt-free. That's what we can't. We can't be debt-free. But do you know how much your debt can come down? Do you know how much money you can save if you don't get caught up trying to compete with the neighbor? It's like you see some people build a one-story house in St. Kitts. Let me say St. Kitts because they're going to say, why are you saying St. Kitts? Why are you picking on St. Kitts, right? I call in my country name. Because if I say another country, they might take it the wrong way, right? But you see some people build a one-story house in the island. By the time they finish building that one-story house, the next person come, add another story to theirs. So they have a two-story house now. Theirs own bigger than yours. And everybody competing. But who they owe? They owe the bank. They don't owe you. They owe the bank. The problem I have with people, as we get older, things that used to matter to us don't matter to us anymore. Good night to you, Miss Cheryl DeWitt. I just played you a video just now. You were looking beautiful as ever. But the things that matter to us when we was in our 30s, I remember growing up, I used to want a house with a backyard. I used to want the house with a backyard so my sons could run in the backyard. I used to want to move someplace upstate so they could have the big yard to run and play and be outside, even though they can't be outside in the winter. Be outside for the couple of months that we call summer and just enjoy, say, in my backyard. And then I realize as we get older, I watch the people who have the backyard and the kids get older and gone. Nobody's sitting in the backyard. Nobody is sitting in the backyard anymore. The owners, they're working hard to pay for the house. They don't even have time to sit in the backyard. If you ask them when last they sat in their backyard, they do not know. Because you have the big house and you don't have the time to enjoy the big house. Stop living to please people. If you live in a one room, keep it clean. Because let me tell you something, half of us live in a one room right now. You know how many of us come home from work and the only place you go is to the shower and then to the bed and the TV. And if you don't watch it, some of you eat in your bedroom. You remember the days growing up when our parents, they put plastic, just like they buy the furnitures. They would literally tell the furniture people to put plastic on the furniture because I don't want them messing up my furniture. I don't want them doing this. And if you don't watch it, you could only sit in the living room furnitures during Christmas and special holidays and when guests come over. You could imagine that you only enjoying your house when guests come over. You could imagine you fighting to get a day off to enjoy your house. And when you get your day off, you're so tired, you're in your bed, you don't even see your living room, but you're impressing people that you have a big house. When last you enjoy the big house? People spend your money on you, spend it now. Enjoy your house now. Stop going around building up these big houses where one day your living room where you walk in is going to be your bedroom because you can't even climb the steps to enjoy the 3-story that you build up. Why do we wait to get old to start to crave the things of this world? Stop chatting, my mother. Okay then. Sorry, Laverne. Right, Queen Vibes? Why do we wait? You plastic them on your couch, you're sitting down, you're hot and you're sweating because the plastic's so hot. They won't take off the plastic because they want the furniture to last them for the rest of their life. And they don't want you to mess up the furnitures. Andrea Gomes, good night, sweetie. Mr. Jocelyn, it is so sickening. I don't have a house when I am 60. Why I want a house after I reach 60 years old? To do what? It's like having a life insurance and your kids them rude, don't respect you, and you take out $150,000 life insurance. Maybe you have 2 children or 1 child or 3 children and they on it, and all they do is disrespect you and wish you dead. But you got big $150,000 life insurance, can't even pay for it, but you're paying for it because in case, let me tell you something. When your children get big enough and working, and they feel you can't tell them how to spend their money, it's time for them to pay for their own death benefit, I call it, because it can't be a life insurance because you don't get it when you're alive, right? That's the time you give it to them and tell them, you supposed to pay for this, that in case I'm not around and something happened to you, this is what's going to bury you. So if they have a girlfriend or something and you drop dead paying for it and they don't know, it lapses because you didn't tell them. We don't take time to talk to our children. We're secretive. We're dead and gone this Christmas. And here what happened? Everybody in the house turning up everything, trying to figure out where the life insurance. I wonder if she have one because mommy ain't tell us nothing. We live in all this private life, but we live in our public life on social media. We want social media to see everything we have. We're going live in our kitchen. We're going live. Listen to me. You see this Christmas? It don't even make me feel impressed. The only person I care about this Christmas, yes, my children. and my godchildren. My loving Andrea in Brooklyn, I love you like cook food. That one goddaughter that never make me less than feel love. That girl make me, I don't know, she drive me crazy with, what do you want for the Christmas? I had to tell her, Andrea, godmother is good. I don't need anything. I just want you to be healthy. I just want you to be okay. But what I want to give to her, that's different. She don't have to give me nothing. If it's Valentine's, she send me chocolate. Sometimes she make her own postcard for me because she want the words to fit me. I love that little girl, and I said, God, you didn't bless me with a son, but you blessed me with a daughter. So when you have people who love you and showing you love, that you, even when you don't have a lover in your life, but somebody make you feel loved and appreciated, do you know how great that feel? You're never alone. So stop using the word lonely. Okay? Stop using the word lonely. You're never alone, even if it's your godchild showing you love. Take care of your children this Christmas. Enjoy your life the best way you want to enjoy it. Stop getting caught up in Macy's and all these stores and buying up curtain cloth and all them things to make you feel good for Christmas. When you have curtain cloth in there, stuck up in your closet where can't hold nothing, and you ain't know when last you used them. If you go in there right now, you say, oh my God, I didn't know I had this and I didn't know I had that. But the little paycheck you get that's supposed to pay the rent to keep a roof over your head, you done using it up, buying extra curtain, extra bedspread, and you have enough bedspread where you don't have space to put them. People change your old habits. If you buy a cup, use your cup. If you buy plates, put them out. If you're tired of the plates, you have to throw them out, buy some plates and use them every day. You're going to tell me you're going to put them plates for strangers to use, for your family where they don't even call you enough. You don't even see them. They don't even think about you. But because of you guests coming over, you pull them out. But if your own child want to use the plate, put them down. It's for when guests come to the house. Who is the guest? The guests don't even care about you. Go buy some nice paper plates that when the guests gone, you throw them in the recycling bin and you don't have no dishes to wash. Why you all like to be so impressive is what bothered me this Christmas. That I see people going crazy. And you know what's going to drive me crazy? When the new year come, they act like queen vibes and energy. Sorry to call your name, sweetheart. You know I love you. Missy queen vibes, running up some steps. Say she working out. I'm not talking your business. I'm just, you use paper plates, girl, use your paper plates. Your friend's supposed to be able to say, girl, put out the paper plates. So when we leave, you don't have no stress and no work to do. Queen vibes, running up some step, working out her body and showing her body and say, since the doctor give her the warning, she working out. This is what I'm talking about. You wait till the doctor give you the warning, right? Why you didn't just know that as you get older, everything breaking down. I want to live to be 99 like my friend Aldi Castro. I tired calling her name, he soon sue me. But when you see a man reach 99 years old and go out to a party with me, and 12 o'clock at night I say, I'm tired, I'm going home. And he say, it's still early at 99. And I there feeling tired. I don't know what those people do back in their days that we ain't doing. They were getting sleep. We're not getting sleep anymore. And all of us just look tired every morning. You wake up, me so tired. You have to go work, but me so tired. And you know why you're tired? You're not getting enough sleep at night. Let me tell you something. I see some old people on social media. Social media. 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, ask me what I'm doing up. Sometimes I wake up, and all of us have this bad habit now, right? I'm going to say all of us. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about myself too. We don't get up and read the Bible 3 o'clock in the morning, But the minute we get up to go to the bathroom and we come back, we pick up the phone. See me on TikTok, see me on Facebook, me all over social media, watching something, but just because I want to get back to sleep. It's a habit. We used to get up, go bathroom and go back to sleep. Now we get up, we pick up the phone. Why you all just don't put the phone away? Some of you sleep with the phone on your bed. As soon as you turn, you're dead on the phone. 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. Some people on social media say they're cooking, dancing. I notice the big thing now, no matter how old they is, the thing is to flip back there behind and whining and carrying on because what? They're getting followers, and I've never seen people get more followers unless you're winding up and carrying on social media. But you come here, come talk something important tonight. They flip you off. They ain't got time for you. You understand? They don't even say them prayers no more. We live on our phone and our gadgets. My God, this Christmas, put your health in order. Sit down and spend time and talk to your family. Some of us even afraid to talk about death and dying. Yolanda Freelance says she don't sleep. Yolanda, a lot of us, as soon as we come out the bathroom, we gone on the phone to see what we miss on social media. And when you go on there, it don't shut down. Somebody's on there. Somebody keep you attached to your phone. Something gonna pop up. Social media know how to get you. As soon as you log on, they give you something that can pull you into it. We don't sleep 8 hours no more. Aldi Castro is 99 years old and he still can get down. Back in those days, they go to sleep. You all remember coming up in the islands when 8 o'clock come, you don't need a remote. The remote was cable just shut off on you 8 o'clock at night. And you hear good night. Everybody gone to bed. Everybody gone to bed. The TV shut off on you because there's nothing else to watch. Chanel, Alford, good evening to you. Good night to you. You understand? We are going through so much now in this troubled time called Christmas that I don't even know if people enjoying Christmas anymore. The holidays, the good songs. I go into stores and I forget it's Christmas. You used to go into stores and you hear the oven head music. But these dead songs they play at Christmas time and they drag them out. Oh, holy night. The stars are brightly shining. What stars? Look up in the sky right now if you're in New York and tell me how much stars you see up there shining. If the kids have to ask you, Mommy, what stars are they talking about? I don't see no stars. We're not even outside. I don't even know if I should continue to talk. I'm getting sad this Christmas because every time I turn around, somebody's mourning. Somebody's planning a funeral. That I just think I want to end December 2025 just telling people love is a beautiful thing. That's all we need right now. You have money, you don't have your health. You have money and your big house, you're living in it by yourself. Nobody to love you, nobody to say I love you. Sometimes nobody even call. How much you go all day and your phone don't ring? But the people that say they love you, they just text you, hey, how you doing? And you text back, I'm good. Meanwhile, you're back there crying out long tears because you're going through so much. People don't know how you feel by a text, but all we do is text, text, text. I miss the days when I used to sit and talk to my friends. I miss those days talking to families. Because now, everybody just texts. And by the time they see you, they say, what's wrong? Oh, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. You went to the hospital? I didn't know that. Because they see you post something on social media. People are posting from the hospital bed right now. People are sick. People are depressed. People are going through so much, but they text in, good morning. And you know what bothers me? And I beg each and every one of you who listening that does it, stop sending me all them long, drawn out things about spiritual stuff like a pamphlet, and you're supposed to read it. And it say forward because somebody sent it to you, so you just forward it. You ain't even read it yourself, but you forward it. Filling up people's phone, clogging up people's phone every morning. And you don't even take the time to call them to say, how you doing? How you feeling? How was your night? How was your day? Do you know Aldi Castro is 99 years old? And he calls me. If he see me just look sad on my show, he's going to call me, what's wrong? How you doing? Those are the people I call them my community and my village right here. Sometimes strangers know how you're feeling more than your own family and those who call you friends. Because some of your friends, when they reach out to you, they want something, they want to ask you something, and because they can't text it, they call you. And after that, not even a lunch date. You don't even see them. You go a whole year and you don't see your friends. But Christmas Day, they text you a flyer. That's a Merry Christmas, boom, 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 boom. Friendship have gone to the dogs. Family allow America and the world to tell them when to celebrate with their loved ones, Christmas and Thanksgiving. And some of us, our birthday comes. We lost a loved one, they come to support you. And after that, they don't even remember your mourning again when that time comes around. Because everybody gone back to their life and they tell you, I'm going through my own things too. You're not alone. And that's why we all are so alone. We don't have the village anymore. We all are grieving by ourselves, sick, depressed, anxiety, and we are going through it by ourselves. Some of us, even in the churches, we're even afraid to tell the church members what we are going through. We come to church, we cry out, and as the altar open, we up there for prayer. Long tears, and nobody know why you're crying. And you go back home crying over the same problem because you don't have a soul to talk to. You keep it in. We internalizing everything, and we are dying slowly. People, this Christmas, love on yourself. Love yourself so much. Anything you want, buy it. Pay your bills though, because you can't live on the street. Stop doing things to impress people, because the people you're impressing don't care nothing about you. I'm begging you, love yourself a little more.
Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you are now in tune to the Avril Show. Keep it locked right here.
Without you, the Avril Show would not be possible. And I thank you for running this mile with me every step of the way. I thank you. Couldn't thank you enough for staying up, putting up with me, listening to me. Amen. I am being blessed. Kimmy Doodle Monroe, thank you so much. I am happy to see your name the first time on my thread But thank you for listening. And I am encouraging each and every one of you, don't let Christmas be about the curtains, the kitchen tablecloth and the spreads and all these unnecessary stuff. When people come to your house, they sit in your living room, right? They don't go in your bedroom. Stop impressing your bedroom. Impress it for yourself. You're the one sleeping in it. You're the one who lay down in your bed. Don't put on a bedspread because people coming over because they have no right in your bedroom. They have no right in your bedroom. The first thing some people do when they come in your house, oh, let me use your bathroom. They want to see what your bathroom look like. Because as they walk in, some of them see your little shower. I mean your kitchen. And they all up in your living room trying to see what you have. And if you don't watch it before they leave, they want to know where you get that. Where did you buy it? They go and get it too. It's nothing. If you see something that you like that somebody have and you say you like it, and it's nothing wrong with that. But some people mean you're not supposed to have nothing better than them. Met you at your breast cancer awareness event, Pastor Wendy's. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. How are you? It's a blessing to have you. It's a blessing to have you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got to talk. We got to talk. Thank you so much. Queen Phipps, Merry Christmas to you and your family. It was nice seeing you yesterday. It was nice also seeing you yesterday. Glad to know God give you another mile around the sun. Enjoy it. Life is short. Kimmy people, listen to me. It's about the amount of people. I don't put rest in peace to people anymore on social media. I feel I am contributing to stressing people out. I want people to read happy things. But social media is good because if you can't call everybody, sometimes you forget. Sometimes when death and stuff happen, people find out on social media. And it's not everybody you can call at the same time. And some people may see it on social media, but it's another way of letting you know. And we got to do what we got to do. That's why these things are created. Okay? And let me tell you something. This holiday, to be sitting down while people are playing the dead song, them Silent Night, dragging them songs, and then you're planning to bury your mother, your father, your brother. My God, condolences go out to each and every one who is mourning. And it's not because you're burying your loved one this Christmas mean you're mourning more than the person that buried their loved one last year. Some people are mourning and they have not even grasped the loss that they lost someone earlier this year, and this Christmas they're going to be without them. That's why I say it's no biggie about Christmas. It's no biggie about Christmas. It's just another day. Especially if you live in America where it's cool, lay down in your warm house, enjoy a meal, watch a good movie with your husband, laugh, or when you have a husband, I don't have one. You have your husband, Queen, I don't have one. But even if I have to do it alone, I go and watch a movie that make me laugh. There's nothing called lonely. Lonely is for people who use the word, but don't use the word. Because loneliness only come upon us when we call it upon ourselves. Because if you know how to love on yourself, you will never feel alone. You have so much YouTube full with movies, TikTok full with movies, Facebook full with something. There is so much things to occupy us now. And we occupy ourselves so much, but we don't occupy ourselves to even read a scripture that strengthens us. I read a scripture for nearly 10 years now because you know what? I believe that God was going to help me with what I was praying for. And one day I'm going to share with the world who God really is and how God answers prayer. I prayed for something for nearly 10 years. And I say, God, you have to, and I know you will, because I trust you. And God came true for me. It is something that still have me saying, God is something else. God will do things for you if you only trust him and have faith. And I don't mean sit down and praying for a husband, but meanwhile you're sleeping with Dick, Tom, and also Harry. But you're praying to God for a husband. Oh, God can bless you when you're not even having faith and trust in him. And more punishment you get. God gonna send you 20 more men along your way. Because that's all you're doing. That's another topic right there. But I come in with it. But anyway, people, this Christmas, love yourself enough. Pamper yourself. Don't look for gifts. Because who you're looking for it from, you may not get it. And that's where your disappointment come in. Accept the gifts that God sent your way. Okay? Don't look for gifts from the wrong people. You might disappoint yourself. And if it take 12 months out of the year for somebody to call me to say Merry Christmas, and listen, last year, November, everybody know I spent 1 week in the hospital. I didn't know I would have make it out. When the ambulance took me out of my bed, my pressure was 240 over 150. No exaggerating, I have pictures of it. And they said, but you never had problems before. You never had pressure. What's going on? And the more the woman talked, the more I vomit and vomit and vomit and vomit until they said, no, she got to go. I couldn't even walk to the ambulance. I've never seen my son so scared in his life. I vomit from my house until they took me in the emergency room and they said, no, we got to admit this woman. And I could remember where I eat and what I eat. And after that, I could never eat that again. And the doctors were shocked because I never had blood pressure in my life. But the dehydration and the constant vomiting sent my pressure to the sky. They were scared that I could get a stroke because I never had pressure before. November of 2024. Isn't God good? 2025 is here. November is past. And I didn't end up in the hospital again because I take control of what I put in my body. We're going to talk about that. So all of you who go on about diet and exercise and losing weight and this and that, I got something good for you. It's coming. But anyway, people, spread the love, share the love. And if you never share my show before, feel free to share it tonight. Because I'm telling you, this Christmas, I feel blessed. I am just grateful to people that God put in my life, placed in my life, and have in my life. Those are the people I can talk to. Those are the people who I know going to be there for me. It's like when I'm having my Cancer Foundation event, there's some people I don't have to ask them if they're supporting me. I could boast and say, they're my supporters. That if nobody else show up, we're going to have a good time, me and them. I know the people because sometimes your own family do not support you. I love this so much. I got to play this again. I just love it. I'm not from Antigua, but I just love it. I just love it. But if you listen to the words, that's what I tell people. It's not what people look for in music, it's the words, the lyrics. Stand up for Antigua. And when the road get a little bumpy, hold up your head, it says. Jamaica, this song could apply to you too. It's tough. The road's going to get a little bumpy. It's bumpy, but hold up your head. You understand? That's what the song is saying. So people, don't get discouraged. Don't ever lose hope and don't ever lose faith. Hope, I can tell you about it. I want to thank these people who make it possible for me to be here. Best Steel Car Service, McCall's Bronxwood Funeral Home, Teddy Volkswagen of the Bronx, Attorney Hugh Campbell, Radman and Campbell. I want to thank all my elected officials who support me and spend time on this show, all my viewers who tune in, those who support me in whatever I do, those who encourage me not to give up. I thank you for being here with me each and every way, each and every day, every mile of the way. Thank you for supporting me. The Avril show love and appreciate you. I don't want to get bigger. And when I say that, people think, well, when you're on the big screen and you have 1 million followers and you have all that, but I'd rather have 10 good people in my life than 100 followers. And when I need the help, they're not there. So people, you may have 2,000 friends, but when you make birthday, you have maybe 100 people that say happy birthday, but you have 2,000 friends. That's just life. You have all the family and friends in your life, and when you're going through something, you do not see them. Hold on to the people that cares and is there with you along the way. Not those that you know, well, they're there if I need them. Family or friends, they're not family and friends. The ones who is there along the way with you, those are your family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing, Kimmy, Yolanda Freeland. Thank you so much. Lavon, happy birthday again. And to everyone who tune in. Wait, is that my girl Janet? Did I see Janet Richardson say Merry Christmas, my friend Janet? How are you doing, Janet? I'm going to behave myself because I don't talk people business. But you know, when we was in school in the Virgin Islands, Janet, me and you were rude. We had no kind of manners and respect. I mean, we were just totally rude. Now look at us. We're young ladies. We get older now and we're young ladies, right? But you couldn't mess with us back in school, Janet. I would never tell nobody our business. But you are coming up with me in this world where you know who I was and who I am now. So I don't have to try to impress you or nobody because you know everything I say is the truth. Everybody know I was rude and I'm still rude. I ain't changed. And we're going to talk about that. That's coming up on this show. Be careful. Be careful with the people I'm out there. Okay? We're looking for you to change because some of them don't even respect you when you change. You understand? They look at you like who she thinks she is and all these things. So don't impress nobody. Be yourself. Have a blessed night, everybody. Go to bed. Stay off of Facebook. But look who talking. As I done on people page, I read this stuff, fasting at the business, me live on it too. So I'm only saying that's why we're going through what we're going through. I'm talking about myself too. But you know what I do? Every night I practice to say, as the clock say midnight, I want to sleep. From 1 to at least 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 to 8 hours of sleep I want. If not, I'm miserable. So I practice to go to bed at night. Have a good night, everybody. God love you, and so do I.